So the reason the physicality seems to work is because in the real world, physicality works. Some people say that Satan runs the world. What they mean is, you buy your thing, you pay for the thing, get your cheese, your ham, your food, or whatever, and walk home, and then dump it down, and then sit down. See? So the physical work of doing physical labor achieves the stuff, and then you put it down, and it's like, it's done. I achieved that. See? That's why some people claim Satan runs the world, which is wrong, obviously. But you can see the philosophy there. You can see why they're saying that. Just like doing something like a video game or movie that's incredible, like this, people are shooting and this is going on. A lot of kind of extremist stuff. That it's a lot of energy there, and then when the movie's boom, it's over. The movie's over, boom, it's over. Then it's like, wow, it's all peaceful, and then it's over. The movie's over. So you can see in that manner, like Satan rules the world in that way of showing it. In that philosophy. So much like physical activity, exercise, and then you're tired and you sleep very peacefully, because look at the amount of the stuff you've been through. Look at the difficulties you've been through here. You can clearly see that this is kind of like, man, after all that really does it. Like, that's what makes you tired, There's no more thinking, there's no more nothing. That did the trick. See? So, and that's why people use the excuse to say Satan rules the world. It's obviously based on ignorance, but it's based upon all this physical stuff. So that is why, by seeing some of that reality in the world, that's why there's people who say Satan rules the world. Or physicality, you could say physicality rules the world. That's why they say that. Because whatever, doing a lot of stuff, getting that stuff done, then after, that stuff is done, then you can rest, knowing that that's taken care of. That stuff is done. All the shopping or whatever is all done by actually going out and taking care of that. So you can see in this philosophy, in that type of philosophy, that makes sense, and that then, you're peaceful, you paid all the taxes, all the bills, all that stuff is done. Paid it, so now you're good. So in that philosophy, you can see why that makes sense. And then that's it, basically. That's the point I wanted to make there. That's it. I don't think there's anything else to explain. That's the point I wanted to make with that. And you can see that that's real. It works in the real world, and that's real. There's no arguing that that's real. But we need to understand that just getting things done, that is not consciousness. The downside of that is that there's always going to be more things to get done in the future. There's going to be more of the same stuff. A never-ending, and if you don't have any philosophy of that, it's a never-ending, right? Never-ending chain of more of the stuff to do, and then you got to rest again. More of this stuff to do, and then you got to rest again. So in any way you look at it, if you don't have any kind of philosophy about what you're doing, any kind of philosophy, and if you don't have any spirituality, where it's spirituality and it's a philosophy, you're doomed to be in physical kind of hell, or having to repeat the evil stuff again and again. It comes down to awakening, positive awakening, having a philosophy that's a positive philosophy. And that's what it's all about. Because the having a philosophy on things and having a positive spirituality, philosophy, whatever, all these things are under. It's unbound. It's not bound by anything physical, by its very nature. It's spiritual and it's philosophical. It is not bound by anything in the physical world, which is what makes it superior. Because you don't have to lug any bricks or haul any food products or nothing. It's not that. It's a spiritual connection, a spiritual enlightenment. And the good side is that it's easier. You don't have to lug any physical stuff. You don't have to do labor. It's a spiritual awakening. That's it. But that's my point that I want to make. That's the point. That's it.